Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Red Bones is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, his last outing, Matt, he pitched into the 7th inning, giving his team a chance to stay close and have a chance to win this ball game. He got a no decision, but he's in a nice groove right now, and we'll see if he's able to bring that groove into this game as well.
In now, Josh Michelle, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Josh Michelle.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Trevor Story in this one. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Into the windup and the pitch. Josh Bell comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Nope, here's a breaking ball too low, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hampton racing back at the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, center fielder Scott Butler.
So striding forward now, Scott Butler. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he's able to hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
Popped high in the air. Bryant is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Thomas Hooper, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, his last outing, he did his job. I mean, he didn't give up a run. He did a nice job, gave his team an opportunity, and he picked up the win. So he is throwing the ball as good as he can right now.
Settling in now, David Hampton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder David Hampton.
And a ball 1-0. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, I really like this offense. You know, they're top third in home runs, so they can beat you that way. They put pressure on you. This is a really good ball club, but I do like how they have guys throughout the lineup that can hit the ball in the park.
Into the box now, Chris Helm. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. Lofted in the air out to right field. Under it is the right fielder. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, second baseman, Leo Bryant.
So digging in now, Leo Bryant. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Right fielder has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Coming to the plate now, number 13. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be in trouble for the hitter, so he's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at him.
Grounded up the first baseline. Helm takes it in. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And down at third base, Chris Bryant. You talk about a tall drink of water. He knocks down everything. He's got the arm strength to play deep. He's got the good hands to catch the ball. But I think it's amazing to be that tall and force him to have to hit the ball over you.
Stepping into the box, Paul Jackson, currently third on the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive snagged on a short hop on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Tommy Wolf.
Now in the box, Tommy Wolf. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. And this is fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. The pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
This has been a remarkable start to the game. You talk about pitch count. Now, he only threw 9 pitches in the first inning, and here he is with another chance in the second inning to go single digits again. He's set up pretty good to go deep in this game.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, schoolboy Wiz. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Story is under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Trevor's story. What is the story with Trevor? We heard that enough his rookie year. He was hitting all kinds of moonshot homers, but I think his defense got overlooked. When I put him side by side in the breakdown with Troy Tulowitzki, do you know which one's the real Troy Tulowitzki? He's that much of a clone.
Into the box now, John Anderson. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Butler has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Nate Primetime.
Now at the plate, Nate Primetime. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he pops it up back behind second base. Story is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one, here it comes. High pop up. Helm is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Full count, 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Digging in, Thomas Hooper. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Squared that one up just a little late. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Chris Bryant now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Standing in, Steve Medina. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First delivery to him on the way. Weak chopper to the left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, that's a nice little swinging bunt. He just swung over the top of it, got enough of the baseball to dribble it down third base. Third baseman did everything he could to try to make a play on it. Just didn't have enough to get him before he got to the bag. Base hit.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Stepping in now, Red Bones, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. Scooped up. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Josh Michelle back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. And the pitch. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here's another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Another full count pitch home. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
This is a great 8-pitch at bat. 8 pitches. He saw a lot of pitches. He fouled a couple off, but he stayed within himself. And finally, when he got a pitch he could handle, he didn't miss it. Got the base hit.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. In now, Scott Butler, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. One-0 count. Here it is. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bryant is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, number 13.
Ready for another chance. Number 13 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And another foul ball. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a flare out toward right center. Calling for it. Whiz. And the inning is over. Cards leave one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, David Hampton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
David Hampton.
Here comes the first pitch. Knuckleball upstairs, dangerous pitch taken for a strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
0-1, here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. High in the air. Jackson just to the left of the mound. One down.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Helm. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Knuckleball, 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering, and this is fouled at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Now batting, Leo Bryant. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. The 0-1. This is popped up. Jackson is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Ready now, Paul Jackson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Paul Jackson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Hampton sprinting after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Into the box now, Tommy Wolf. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Ready with the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready with another 2-2. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
2 out, nobody on. And a foul pop behind the plate. Anderson has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Halfway home, still no score. At the plate, Schoolboy Wiz. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Wiz.
First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Bell is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Catcher, John Anderson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Anderson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. Wolf from the outfield grass. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Primetime.
Stepping in, Nate Primetime. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Wiz is after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher, Thomas Cooper.
Ready for another chance. Thomas Cooper comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again. 2-0.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Here he comes on 2-0. A high fastball is in there. One out, nobody on. Ball 3.
He's really been throwing the ball well. Then he comes up against the pitcher. He gets a 3-ball count on him. Maybe he lost a little bit of focus, but I'll tell you what, he's having a nice game.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Digging in once again, Josh Michelle. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Here it comes, 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Josh Bell the next to hit. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
1-0 pitch on the way. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Into the box, Scott Butler. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Chris Bryant.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second, a base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Stepping in now, Steve Medina. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Under it is the right fielder. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Red Bone.
Digging in to try it again, Red Bones. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bell takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 1, David Hampton.
Ready for another shot now. David Hampton, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
The 0-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lays off the knuckleball, and it's 2-1.
Hitters up right here, man. Those are 2 close pitches right there, and you got the call as a hitter. You got to feel pretty good that he's seeing what you're seeing.
2 out here and a runner at second. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The next 3-2. Here's a high pop-up. Jackson is there for it. And that retires the side. Cubs strand 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready once again, number 13. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Into the windup and the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Matt, real interesting pitching line here, but I looked a little deeper into the numbers, and you realize he's thrown less than 40% first pitch strikes to guys. He's been really behind almost every hitter in the game, at least half of them.
And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Jackson.
In now, Paul Jackson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Just got a piece up the line. Has to barehand it. Touche, sir.
There's just something about a barehanded play that gets you out of your seat. The way the fielder glides to the ball, grabs it with an open hand, and often begins his throw without even looking at the base. Whoo-wee, these players make it look so easy, you forget how hard it really is.
Into the box now, Tommy Wolf, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1.
On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. First offering on its way. Sharply hit but foul over toward the first base dugout. It's strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Ladies
1 left for the Cardinals. We are still scoreless.
7th inning stretch.
Now batting, Chris Helm. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Knuckleball below the knees, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. The 2-1 on its way. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 2-2. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Bryant.
Into the box, Leo Bryant, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Well, there's a base hit up the middle right there, Matt, off the knuckleball. A lot of times you don't see it hit right back up the middle. I guess that would be the best approach.
Stepping in now, Schoolboy Wiz, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Ready with the 0-1. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike.
2 takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Digging in now, John Anderson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Into the box now, Nate Primetime. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. And he is out on the tag.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Fritz Cantrell answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Steve Medina will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Looking to leave him loaded. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 8th inning coming up. Cubs lead it 1-0. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Wilson Contreras.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that misses 1-1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Yeah, but he has been so good. You're talking about getting into the 8th inning with 100 pitches. Not many guys do that.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
The next 3-2. On the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The pitcher, number 16.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Tyler Naquin will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 72, Tyler Naquin.
And that misses ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting.
Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Ready now, Josh Michelle. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Ball. 2-1.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that. Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Rafael Mora
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Smoke toward third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The center fielder, number 1, David Hampton.
Standing in, David Hampton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. Little tapper down the first baseline. That rolls foul for strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Gets dirty and gloves it. What a play.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris Helm.
Now in the box, Chris Helm. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Cubs are down in order, but they're up 1-0. Joe the Bambino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
The Bambino.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1, he's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The 2-2 one more time. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Standing in, Scott Butler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a big moment here, and standing in, number 13. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now the 0-1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Just keeping him close. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Medina going back. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 32 now for the season. And the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. In now, Paul Jackson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Oh.
2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1. One out, nobody on. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in, Tommy Wolf. Lays off 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And the changeup is way low that time. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. But the Cards do strike for two, both coming on this two-run dinger. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Ryan Burks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Ryan Burks.
Stepping into the box, Leo Bryant. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Leo Bryant.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now here it comes. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. This is line to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. They can possibly push him forward.
Into the box now. Schoolboy whiz as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now another 1-2. Hit toward the right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Just late. He's safe. Great effort out there, and if that's any other runner, he's going to get him.
John Anderson.
Digging in the switch hitter, John Anderson. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's set. Here it comes. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Back up the middle. Flips it underhand to second for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Standing in now, Nate Primetime, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball 2.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now, and until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yeah. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Oh, and 2, here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Ryan Burks.
Manuel Margot will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Manuel Margot.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The average is at .308 entering play. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains 2-2. Mariano Gonzalez comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Baseman, Chris Bryant.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And a rather easy first out.
The left fielder, number 9, Steve
So
Medina.
stepping in, Steve Medina. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Joe the Bambino. Your
Steven
attention, please.
Valero will
Been
grab a
hitting for
bat
the
and hit
Cubs.
for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Steven Valero.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Right side. Wolf ranges to his left. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. So nothing happening this time around, and we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Michael Moreland takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 0, Michael Moreland.
Riding in once again,
Leading off
Josh
for the Cardinals,
Michel. He'll
left
kick
fielder,
things off here in the 11th.
Josh Michel.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Digging in once again, Josh Bell looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Scott Butler, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hampton has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Ready for another chance. David Hampton, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Hampton.
Here's the pitch.
Nope.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Helm. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here he comes on 2-0. And he'll just watch the splitter here, 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Man, that's a difference right there. 3-1 or 2-2. You got to love the fact that was called a ball. Now you're sitting 3-1. Get the pitch you want and drive it.
Now a flare out to left center. Story is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Leo Bryant.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leo Bryant. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Right,
2 outs at the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
Into the box, schoolboy Wiz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. The 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. The 1-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Now the 2-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Bryant is digging for home. And he is out at the plate, trying to end it once and for all, but we will play another inning as the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Number 13 will stand in yet again, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 9, as this was the big blow, a 2-run shot that helped get us to this point here in the extra frames. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. That one's wide of the mark. Ball 3. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Well, you definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Now, programming note to pass along. Those of you tuning in to see our afternoon aerobics show, Get Fit with Eddie Cram. Unfortunately, due to the length of the game, that show will not be seen today. Ladies, we apologize. Now at the plate, Paul Jackson. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. 1 out, nobody on. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Ready once again, Tommy Wolf. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Now the 2-0. This is pulled into right. Wiz is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Cardinals, shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Trevor Story looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. The 2-0 pitch is a fastball low, and it's 3-0 now. Wilson Contreras would be next. The 3-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
The 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Now the 1-2 pitch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Anderson waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Cards strand a couple. Score remains 2-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Floyd Wilhelm will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th.
Floyd Wilhelm. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot.
Stepping up to the plate, John Anderson, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Jackson into shallow left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now to the plate, Nate Primetime, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. One 0 count. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Wolf is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0. Pitch on its way, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now at the plate, Steve Medina. And he takes ball 1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Now he tries to hold back, but he makes contact here, and this is looped foul. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Take a quick walk to keep the blood circulating. 13th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping in, Nick Ray. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Ray.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Josh Michelle. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Josh Bell the next to hit as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. The 0-1 and he lays off for ball one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 3-1 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Settling in now, Scott Butler. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Michelle rounds third and is striding for home. And that's going to place the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Into the box now, number 13, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's the 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And this will be fouled away. The 2-1 on its way. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Into the box now, Paul Jackson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Cubs 2. Teddy Rainey will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Teddy Rainey.
And he lays off there 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And his commands let him down here. It's 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
That one's in there. 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Standing in, David Hampton. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. From his knees, the throw. Throw to second is in time, and that's a fantastic play. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
No real chance for him to roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Into the box, Chris Helm. He could use a hit here. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 4-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. Runners on first with one down. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, what a play. He's out.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
Standing in now, Leo Bryant. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Floyd Wilhelm gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation.